Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
Following the Freedom Trail to the Cradle of Liberty, Faneuil Hall. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls are up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics vaunted front court. Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Bulls on D, knocked loose, and stolen by Oakley. 11 feet away, and he nails the jumper.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And McHale pulls it down.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Clark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on it.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Catching the defense off guard, that time with the pull-up. Jordan too good off the dribble.
Johnson, the pass to McHale. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Great D that time from Jordan. Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move, and then going vertical allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics. Front court.
Well, there's just so much talent. Actually, too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, Mikal Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And the big question and my problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game one. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Still hot from his last game, Michael Jordan's momentum carrying over into this one.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And they pick up 2. Michael Jordan. Jordan's got 15.
Their scoring has been a problem, been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Bird finds McHale over Oakley. Chicago grabs the miss. Oakley's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Jordan, another 3 for Chicago.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Now, here is Bird. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 20-5 run here.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game one. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Jordan can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 13. From about 16, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
An outstanding find by Johnson. Very comfortable at the 1 or the 2 spot.
And here's Jordan outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Jordan's got 21.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Shot on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. 23 points for Jordan.
Another night, another electric performance by Mike. Where does it end? And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Chicago leading by 12. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Training threes left and right, making it rain from behind the arc.
Nothing the D is doing has worked, which is why they are going to continue gunning from outside the arc.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Parrish. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Jordan outside. McHale with the rebound. 1 second left. The shot missing. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for Chicago. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the bucket. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Celtics trail by 15.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Green is out there with Oakley. Then it's Jordan. That's John Paxson, and it's Banks at the small forward position. A wide open look for Bird. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bird's got his second bucket tonight. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Here's Ainge. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And 3 from Jordan. Tries again. And the layup is good. Oakley's got his first 2 points of the night.
He is absolutely a wrecking ball on the offensive board. Charles Oakley crashing with a lot of force.
There's the pass to Walton. To the wing right side. McHale inside. He's against Oakley. And McHale the basket on the assist by Ainge. Ainge has got his 4th assist in this one. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throw. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And here's Jordan outside. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
Accurate from deep. Jordan's a guy you have to track beyond the arc.
Passes it to Walton. Back to Ainge. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wide open. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
And I like how versatile he is on offense. Capable of burning defenses in so many ways.
And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the teams. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
Seasting passes to Walton. And he gets the bucket.
You know, Seasting's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
So it's Chicago now. 19-point game. Mike, the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Boston making some changes. Parrish is checked in for Walton. And Wedman subbed in for McHale. And Chicago also making a switch. Corzine, he's checked in for Oakley. Jordan right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got 39.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot by Ainge, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-6 run. Good on the bucket. Jordan's got 41. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Smooth sailing for Chicago. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Another 3 for Chicago.
He is determined to hunt shots out there on the perimeter.
And it is paying off. He's finding a big chunk of his points from three-point range.
1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Seasting passes to Wedman. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Right side, Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Johnson, he's checked in for Seasting. And Chicago also making a switch. Gervin's checked in. Here's Boston now.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. Parrish with the screen on Green. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bird's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
And here's Jordan outside. And Corzine gets it to go.
How about the hustle from Corzine right there, doing all he can to keep it going.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Gervin. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Jordan. Jordan had 49 in game 1 and creeping up on that here. The Celtics on offense. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson in the corner. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Jordan. The total for Jordan keeps on climbing. He's now past 49.
Great recognition there by Paxson, noticing the open teammate and setting him up for the painless bucket.
Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
And so it's Chicago, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. A view of the Charles River, not far from where we are, Boston Garden, and getting ready for the second half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. The Celtics on offense.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to D.A.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants, and he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Parrish is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Bird. Then it's Ainge. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's the Boston Five. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. And here's Jordan outside. Another three for Chicago.
And that's on the defense. Have to know MJ's angling to shoot corner threes when given airspace.
Ainge dishes to Bird. Feeds to Parrish. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parrish has got 6.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Michael Jordan with 58, just 3 points away from tying the postseason record of 61. Ainge with the ball. He's got 5. Here's Bird. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 10. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Bam! Parrish with the flush.
Here's Mason. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Jordan. Here's Oakley. Kicks it out to Jordan. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Ainge the pass to Bird. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walton comes in for Robert Parrish. And it's Seasting in for Dennis Johnson. Mike, the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. Seasting passes to Ainge. And the shot goes down. Ainge has got his third basket of the night right there.
A hard-nosed competitor. Ainge is not afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
He has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Evans checked in for the Celtics. Green is checked in for Chicago. 1:57 left in the third quarter. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too. Redmond the pass to McHale. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Walton. Here's Seasting. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
Here's Jordan. Jordan with 60 now. One more basket, he'll set a new playoff record. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:11 left to play in the third. Here is Seasting. Pass to Walton. Shoots from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. Walton's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at Walton stretching his ability a little bit, opting for a mid-range look.
Jordan outside. And with 63 points, Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA. A bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway. Here is Seasting. The pass to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Seasting. From deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Showing just how dominant he can be. He's just carrying this offense right now.
Here is Seasting. Will it go? And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Solid contest from Jordan there, making his presence felt and altering the shot as a result.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston. And here is Macy.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. They've got Washington. Michael Jordan is out there with Macy. And it's Green, and it's Banks at the 3. Here is Seasting, guarded by Green. To the paint. Here's Vincent. A rebound by Washington. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. But boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Kite, the second chance points on the tip in.
Persistence pays, not giving up on the play there.
Yeah, you're right. He read it right. He read it well, was in position, and he made the play.
This is why they teach you to box out, folks.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Vincent, the pass to Walton. Here's Vincent. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet. Always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Celtics passing it around. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, yeah. Look at Big Red throwing it down.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Seasting. No good on the shot. And it's Chicago the other way. On the wing, Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
He's out ahead of the pack on both sides with his scoring so far, playing with a lot of intensity and refusing to be denied.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Seasting. Here's Kite. Pass to Wedman. Here's Walton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
The defense is at Walton's mercy inside, able to score in a multitude of ways down there.
Here's Jordan. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And it makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
Here is Seasting. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. To the left wing. Here's Vincent. To the right side. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots. Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference and getting it to the shooter.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Celtics ball. Shooting for Boston, Jerry Seasting. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Seasting so heady as a point guard, very comfortable facilitating this offense.
McHale's checked in for the Celtics. Ainge comes in for Vincent. And Chicago also making a switch. Corzine, he's checked in for Washington. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Boston again missing. Now Banks. Jordan looking it over. Shoots over Ainge, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Michael
And
Jordan.
that'll be his third foul so
Personal
far.
foul. First team foul.
Here is Seasting. The pass to Wedman. Ainge up top. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Ball. Shooting for Boston. Jerry Seasting. One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's McHale. Passes it to Seasting. He dishes it to Walton. Good work there as it goes. Walton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
From deep, Jordan. The rebound by the Celtics. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from 11. Banks with a rebound. And here's Corzine. And here's Jordan outside. McHale with the rebound. Here is Seasting. It's McHale, top of the key. Open jump shot off the mark.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And here's Jordan outside. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Ainge. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wedman. Just 3 to shoot. From beyond the arc. No good that time. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
A big thank you
And with
to
the
all
series
fans who
tied
made
at
it out
1-1,
tonight. Your
in the
support
next
is what
2
makes
games
this
in
possible.
Chicago,
Please drive home
the
safely.
Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a